Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip. Today we got a game for you on Lakeside, and I'm joined by my friend Turbocop. Turbocop, how are you doing today?
Hey Kip, doing well today, and today we've got a UGC Steel game all the way from the European Union, from EX. Who are these teams again, Kip?
This is Xenon versus Killing Adorable Teenagers.
Ah, okay, so Team Cat would be Killing Adorable Teenagers, I guess.
And we're actually already going live right here, so I mistimed that. But anyway, so we'll just get through the rosters when we get a second. But right now we have these rollouts. Like I said, here on Lakeside, both these teams are 2-1, so looking to continue the winning streak in their season.
Yeah, we got Jojo over on the Demoman, over for Team Xenon, getting a really good jump out there to start off with, getting some good pressure out there. Then we've got Fuckfish over on Soldier, and then we have Executioner on Spy, Garden Gnome, Pyro, Mercy McMurk on Heavy, No Socks Engineer, Icewind is the Medic, Vap is the Scout, and Body Shot is the Sniper over for XE over there.
Yeah, so they did a good job staying alive, pushing in there, but we do have this crits ready to go for Red, and Tear is just mowing down everybody on the point. That's the Heavy for Cat, as we're going to call them, and doing a good job cleaning off the point. So we have Cat on Heavy, or Tear on Heavy, Shrubus is going to be Medic for Cat. Killdash is Demo, Whacker is Pyro, Rick is going to be Engineer, Ziggy is Sniper, Kirby is Scout, it switched, Inu is Soldier.
Yeah, Inu.
Yeah. Inu, and then, yeah, I think that's it for there. So, two teams, and already a lot of action going on, but looks like Cat did cap first. They lost their medic in the process, but Shrubus is running that crits, whereas Icewind is running that Uber, so...
yeah,
so
they will. Yeah, they'll be able to recapture this point here because of that Uber pressure. They didn't even have to pop it quite yet, although they did lose a lot of people doing it, so it was kind of a sloppy push, but, you know, 20-second counter cap there, not so bad at all, so advantage for XE right now.
Yeah, and still holding on to that Uber, like you said, able to do it without having to pop that. Do lose their Demoman Jojo, and Icewind decides to go ahead and pop. Doesn't want to take any more pressure. To take about a quarter, 2/3 damage right there. 1/3 damage. Now being tossed around by Pyro and gets the mailbox Whacker with a really nice push right there. Just no support or defense on that med.
Yeah, that was the Heavy's fault for sure. The Medic didn't go in the right direction to get backed up by the Heavy. He wasted a lot of that Uber there. And then the Pyro just was able to control, and nobody else was willing to go engage on him. So that's going to lose you your Medic. And it looks like we got a very sloppy fight going on here. A lot of people going down for both teams. But Shrubus does get their people up first, and they're able to hold on to this point. It's still going to be pretty much even.
Yeah, Shrubus now has this 100% crit, so we'll see if they decide to push with it. Oh, actually, just go ahead and popping. Immediately, they saw the medic beam and decided to go for the medic kill. Can they track down Icewind? No, Icewind's going to get away alive, but double 2 kills in there, I think, so will enable Cat to push in here and defend their point.
Yeah, they got Jojo, so no more Demoman, no more 6 coming on the point there, so they can feel free to stack as many people as they want onto the point there. And oh my goodness, they've actually switched Inu over to direct hit here. That's kind of an interesting choice.
That is, I guess they're having trouble with the mini sentries.
It's also pretty good for getting the long distance snipes onto medics and scouts. You can also harass snipers a little bit with it, so it's kind of an interesting choice. But you lose a lot of like direct point power, but that's not where the fight's happening, so I kind of like it right now.
Alright, we'll see how that evolves. So we also have Xenon on crits right here, so we're going to be fighting crits with crits. Actually, Shrubus, goes down right there. As Blue's rotating into the bathhouse, Shrubus was holding on the point, coming in and taking too much damage from the side. And meanwhile, we do have Killdash with this ton of spam coming in to bathhouse right there, and down goes Icewind again.
Yeah, it took advantage of the rollers there and didn't get away from them quick enough. So that was a nice just 2-roller shot there to finish off the medic. And since they're all stuck in the bathhouse now, it's going to be kind of hard to push onto the point. They got good position, but they're in a weird spot to do it, especially with this mini sentry across the hall from them, putting down some wrangled spam onto them.
Yeah, we're just having too much fun there. Soldier just ran right across and he went down. But yeah, as you said, we were talking earlier about Bathhouse, and tell the listeners or the viewers, if you will, your prediction about this match.
So inevitably, and this happens in a ton of different games, but I keep seeing what I call the big huge mistake of Lakeside, which is that you push from Bathhouse, foolishly push from Bathhouse when the other team has a crits ready to go. So Z has to be really careful about this game, because if you push in and if you even have an Uber, you're still going to lose 3 or 4 people to a crits demo man, because there's just literally nowhere to stand. The amount of area you can stand in is about as big as an explosion from a sticky bomb. So I've never seen a team push through against a crit streak and not like lose like 4 or 5 people like right there.
Yeah, it's just such tight quarters. We do have crits going on point. Jojo getting a couple Ks in here, but Inu coming in with the bomb on Icewind, taking down Jojo as well. So really nice play right there from Red Soldier. Only 3 up now for Xenon, and one of them is a heavy. He's trying to defend the point. Oh, and poor Kirby can't do it.
Yeah, that was a really, really good bomb by the Soldier there. It was a crit bomb, actually. He still had crits while he was in the air and got a nice little double shot with a crit rocket there.
Very, very nice, of course. Targeting the medic, important part of the crits.
Spy tried to come in and pick off the medic there, but wasn't able to make anything happen. Instead, he's just going to try and escape, and he does so. Good job, Executioner, getting out of there, and my goodness, this is a terrible fight right now for Team Z. Team Cat. Team Cat lost like 6 people there in that engagement, but the heavy's going on, getting some pressure down on the medic, but he is able to escape. There's no backup here to follow up on that. I think they're going to get the point off of this, but I would say that Cat, they do have the time advantage, but they're down in Uber, and I think this is kind of Z's game to lose at this point. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. They came very, very close to losing Icewind right there, but like you said, no backup pressure. Icewind is, just very, very close. Oh, here comes a big bomb in from Inu again, right in front of the medic. Can't finish him off, but doesn't matter. There's a backstab, so Hjorth gets that backstab. Only 13 seconds left for Cat, but they have no presence right here on the point. Looks like Red they're going to try to contest this, but really need to wait for their numbers. Otherwise, their medic is going to get mowed down just like that, and down goes Rubis.
Yeah, Heavy trades out. He actually got sniped there, but they totally got the medic again. And now you have the point. Whenever you have the point on Lakeside, it's really good because it's so hard. It's so hard to retake the point here. And if you can get it down to the 0 second mark, it's not like, say, a Viaduct map where you can have a back and forth double like overtime happen a lot of time. Here on Koth, it's really, really hard to do the counter cap. Not Koth, Lakeside.
Yeah. But Red doing a good job pushing in here. Kirby going insane. He's been alive forever, getting some nice damage down and kills. We'll see though, taking out the heavy right there, and Kirby, actually assisted 2 kills right there, but it looks like Red will be able to hold on with a nice push. Lots of players on the point, and that's the difference. Of course, they'll be able to hold on and take the first round.
Yeah, good job, Cat there. They had a lot of kills coming out from a lot of different people there, and they were able to flood correctly and get back that point at the last second. They really, really needed it.
So we are 1-0, of course. King of the Hill will go to 4 round caps, or round wins. After 3 round wins, we'll go to halftime.
Yep, so theoretically 6 rounds could be played, or 3 rounds. Or, 3 rounds. There's no time, unlike like you would see in a 5CP or payload map, right?
Right. I can't imagine it going very long. And I guess you could go into perpetual overtime and have a match or round last for hours, but I don't think it's possible. Anyway, we do have Uber or crits popped on the point on the heavy, and Tear does take down Jojo, trying to do some long distance sniping with those laser beams from the heavy's minigun. Not getting a whole lot of kills right there, and Blue's gonna have their crits ready to push in here. Looks like they are gonna go Bathhouse, I think.
The demo man took the position and they just couldn't follow up, but they do get a nice stab onto him, so like maybe they could go like invade now, but we'll see. Do you like this pop that they're doing? The Cat, they've popped first every time, and they've done it solely to get position, and they might get like 1 or 2 people out of it. It like loses them players, but it gives them more time. Which one of them, which strategy do you think is working out better?
You know what, honestly, I was going to say I like Xenon's strategy here better, but they lost their medic on this Uber push. Jojo not able to get to the medic with his crit stickies, and now they're just going to barely be able to get this point, but Shrubus has his crits pushing back in right now. So you know what, I got to go with what's working, and it looks like it's Cat right now.
Yeah, losing that demo man again. You can't lose the demo man too much on a map like Lakeside, because he simply controls too much of the choke points here, and this has been a good defense. Inu bombing in, delaying the cap time as long as possible, and controlling that scout and sniper at the same time there. It was a really good play out of him. He was desperate, and he knew it, but he went and made the play anyway, and then the follow-up came for him afterwards. So, good job, Inu. He's a pretty decent soldier for a steel level team, I think.
Yeah, he's been seeing some nice work out there, taking out Jojo on the point, just completely committing to that. So definitely knows his health and his movement wisely. We'll see red still in control of the point, even though there's a lot of blue on it. Also a lot of blue behind the lines. The soldier and the scout were there. Soldier goes down, scout somehow gets back to the point. That's Vap who's just running circles around. We have the crits popped as blue was pushing in here. Not sure about that push because they had about 97% charge. Icewind did manage to get away alive, but that push...
Not for long. Oh no, the scout can't get him. So,
oh, there he goes. Yeah, he stays alive and he's going to counter pop right here. We'll see if blue can get anything out of this, but some real... Oh, nice pressure right there. Jojo
does get a double
kill. He lost his med and they lost the point after their brief push. Control of the point. So, yeah, I gotta say, Cats... At first it looked like a risky maneuver, trying to just get positioning, losing players, but it's working against the strategy Xenon is giving, because Xenon just hasn't been able to execute on their counter pushes.
Lakeside is a game of sitting at the table with one chair, or one leg on your chair, and trying to keep it as balanced as long as possible. And Xenon tilted over there. They popped in just way too early. There was no follow-up. They wanted to get that fast counter cap. They knew they were really far behind, but they needed all the pieces in place, and they didn't have them. And instead, they just got surrounded completely, and that lost them an uber advantage. Shrub's popping in with the crits now, and I think this round's done for them. I don't think there's any way they can come back at this point.
Yeah, Icewind overcommitting a little bit there. Just not good positioning for any of Xenon right here. They are going to get onto the point, take advantage of the lack of red presence here, which is not a bad idea, but it's not going to be a long-term cap solution.
No, well, the engineer going down here, Cat's bleeding a lot. There's only 3 up right now 6 finally. You didn't lose too many people during that engagement, so, I mean, it's not impossible. It's just going to be really hard and statistically improbable.
There we go. Not impossible, but improbable. The log of TF2. I find myself saying that a lot.
Yeah, me too. I'm always trying to make predictions and act like I know what I'm talking about. But of course, everyone knows I don't, so.
Yeah. One player who's gone unnoticed is Ziggy for killing durable teenagers. I just noticed he had like a 3 or 4 kill streak. Of course, King of the Hill maps, snipers sometimes just absolutely love, and Lakeside definitely one of those.
Yeah, Lakeside's a huge sniper map. Huge sniper map. There's just a giant arc that a sniper can snipe through all along this battlement side, and it's so big, and you can hide in basically any one of them. Like, it's really hard to keep the sniper on track, while at the same time he still gets really good sight lines.
Right, so with the rest of the team, he pushes in there. We have a crits charge, we're ready to go, but Shrubus is just going to pop it for fun. Actually take out Vap in midair, I believe. But that is going to be another round win for killing durable teenagers.
Yeah, and that was a much more convincing win than their first round there.
Right.
So we'll see if they go 3-0 on this. If you do, it's really good. Throwing the other team off their game for a full 3-0 can really set them on tilt and really secure the round for you, even if you lose a round or 2 afterwards. And
really set up a convincing come from behind win.
That too. I'd rather see that, to be honest.
We'll see.
Kirby ain't even mad, going way far behind here, but I think he's going to get cleaned up by the enemy scout and sniper. No, there's just... The damage isn't there. He finally gets cleaned up by a soldier, but 3 down already. All the flanking classes, like the and even losing your the demo man taking out the medic there. So, convincing win for XE there. Cat overextending this time. Their aggression not working out for them. Even the soldier trying to get a bomb in, but can't get Icewind this time. So they got a super uber advantage coming up here, and it is a true uber here. It's going to be a full invulnerability. Not having to fight out a crits here, and I think this is going to be a nice start for them this time.
Yeah, definitely a much better played right there, or at least Cat was failing with some of their flanking routes, the scout, anyway. But we do have the Uber combo pushing up, and I'm wondering how they're going to use this Uber if they're not, I don't know, I mean, they're pushing up to where teams will generally hold if they're trying to be aggressive, put in an aggressive hold, which is up by the sniper barracks, by this little closet with the ammo. But with an Uber, and I'm wondering... That's going to be used, or they want to use that to protect the points, but they're very far from the point right now.
I think they want to. I think they want to force them to engage near bookcase, and then pop into them once they've overextended. But looks like that's not what's going to happen. Looks like they're instead going to bomb around the backside and get a huge positional advantage on their backside. 2 or 3 kills going down there for just your scout and your sniper. Z's pretty much dominating this match so far.
Yeah, we do have the red combo pushing in. They are on crits, and the crits is popped, but Uber is popped to protect that point. We have heavy on heavy action, and red heavy got separated from his medic, so down it goes Ter. a little, not exactly sure what was going on right there. Red Combo thought they could do it on their own, but they really had no support, and I don't think they knew that the enemy team had Uber. So, lack of communication.
Do you think so?
There.
I think they were trying to just catch out like a sniper or a scout or something, and then try and make that into a push. Force out the pop as well, but it didn't work out for them that time. They didn't back off fast enough. They needed more people, really. A bit more of a synchronized push.
Well, they have all 9 up right now, whereas Xenon is missing 3. That crits is almost about 80%, of course, charging much faster than the regular Uber. So we'll see how this works. Oh, Shush going down. Inu, nice soldier and soldier action right there. Jojo going down as well, so no soldier demo for blue. As red does push in, they have this 100% crits ready to go whenever there is an attack from blue, but it looks like blue's gonna give this up. Let him have it for now because they almost have 90% regular Uber.
This would be a really great time for Hiroth to make a play here, but he just tried to go for the sniper and ooh, nice crits. I'm missing all of it.
Oh man. I got it from the Med's point of view, but oh, looks like Shrubush is going to go down. Shush getting in there and taking him out. So really nice, yeah, surprise crits coming in. Icewind was so close to regular Uber right there, not able to get it off, and Kill Dash just perfect execution on those crit stickies.
Yeah, but once again, Kip, their over-aggression is killing them there. Their demo man could have stuck with their medic more, but instead he tried to push forward through the cave, and then the soldier just jumped over his head right to his medic and two-shotted him to oblivion.
Yeah, no, there's something to be said for very forward defense. It means you're controlling the choke points. It means you have a better sight line and controlling the battlements. But at the same time, yeah, it's easier for these jumping classes to just get over your head and attack you from behind. And we're also seeing the fact that there was no forward hold from Cat because they lost so many players. They lost their med and weren't able to get those overheals and push forward. That they kind of have to give up Bathhouse right now. They're fighting from below. They almost have, they have about 75% crits, but Uber is... or crits is ready to go for the blue team, and they do pop it. Oh, but Shrubus getting taken out. Jojo with some nice stickies, so giving him a little medicine, or a taste of his own medicine right there. So Ice went down.
Yeah, Catwhacker was able to come in, and I guess he's Catwhacker. I like the name Catwhacker better than Whacker. Anyway, he was able to literally concert himself between the heavy and the medic there and get the nice extinguish kill that he needed. That's gonna keep them in the game here, but I don't think there's enough time anymore. You just wiped off of a demo man crit there, and when you wipe off of a demo man crit, you lose a good 45 seconds, maybe even a minute at time after that on a cough map like this one.
Meanwhile, I'm just watching the body shot camera, and I think I know where he gets his name. He just had 2 really nice body shots. But anyway, he's going to actually come from behind as Red will try to take the point right here. They look like they will be able to hold it off, go into overtime. I need to get somebody on the point, as really there's no presence for Xenon right here. So yeah, it looks like Cat will be able to take it. Actually, only 2 up right now for Xenon.
Yeah, that was a really good push with the Scout through the bathhouse and everyone else right down the point. Scout did a lot of cleanup work there. I think there was also... No, there wasn't a crits off of it, so... you know, this game's actually very, very, very winnable by Cat right now. It's kind of, I would almost say that they're more likely to win it even though they have 90 seconds to go because they have the crits advantage. They can do a play and surprise the enemy team. If they can wipe them one more time, they can definitely take back this round.
Alright, well I'm going to stick on the Kill Dash cam because I want to see the crit stickies fly. Icewind actually already going down to a backstab from Fjorth right there.
Or are they going to do it? Are they going to push through Bathhouse with the crits up online?
If they do, I think I owe you $5, even though we didn't make the bet, but I feel like you called it, so you... Oh, no, actually, it doesn't look like a bathhouse push. They're just kind of scattering right now. Really interesting positioning here from Xenon. Finally, their medic does get back up, and the heavy combo will kind of get in position to push right here. Crits needs to be popped, I think, from Cat onto Kill Dash, I would say, soon.
Very soon. When they're on this point there, now would be a really great time to do it. You know exactly where they have to be, maybe even on the heavy here. And that's actually what they're going to do. Going to get those laser guns down. Ooh, gets 1, gets 2. Medic's out of position. They will clean him up after a while. Oh my goodness. Fuckfish finally gets Shrubish in the back end, but you lost a medic and a few support classes for an entire team wipe. This is what I'm talking about. Now we got 20 seconds left, and there is a blue influence on the point, but they don't have it quite yet.
Yeah, absolutely crazy how well matched these teams are. Well done to put these guys together. But we're going to go down to the final seconds right here. We do have players of both teams on the point. Kill Dash coming in, getting a 2K, I believe, right there. He's got his medic on him, whereas red medic went down, so Cat dealing with no overheals, whereas blue gonna be able to hold on and take it, so Xenon with their first round win.
Wow, so finally able to get back that point there. You know, I thought Cat was going to be able to make it out and pull out that game, but not quite enough there. They just didn't have quite enough juice in the tank, I guess.
Well, probably the problem is they're putting juice in their gas tank instead of gasoline.
Oh, the tank is their gut. So
oh, okay.
You like juice, right?
Who doesn't like juice?
Southern colloquialism.
Anyway, we're pushing in right now. Red Demoman taking... Oh, Bathhouse, but getting a pick. Oh, it's Executor taking him out. So both Demoman out of this fight as Red is trying to push up, but they really don't have their heavier classes with them. I don't know about this idea as Cat maybe overextended right there. An Executor with a backstab on Terra. So this is really fallback time here for Cat.
Yeah, did Executor got both of those core picks, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, and Heavy gonna catch the medic out too, so yeah.
Yeah.
So Executor winning them that first round right there.
Absolutely, I guess that means I have to go in his camera.
Yeah, he earned it, right?
Yeah, good job. Now watch me watch you die, probably.
The curse of the caster cam.
Yeah, but both spies here, and Pyro's on in the bottom, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's win and what picks you get, not how many, obviously. As a spy, and as you said right there, it's like winning that first round pretty handily, winning the first few seconds at least pretty handily for his team. About 30 seconds they got off the clock. Red is going to counter push in here. Blue spy or scout is actually doing a great job pressuring the medic, but Vap not able to do anything. Shrubus down to 40 health right there. Really too close a call. Med needs some more support. Speaking of support, Red spy is in on. Oh my goodness. Kirby was pressuring blue medic right there, so these scouts have just been able to get in behind the lines and put pressure on the medic, and Kirby was successful right there, so watch those flanks, guys.
Cat Tear also able to come up around the side there, and they got a pincer on the medic there. Scout for one side, Heavy on the other. That should almost never happen. You need to have the Pyro control at least one of those lanes and make sure like at least a Heavy or a Scout can't get past you. So you need to make sure that they don't control all three areas of attack for you. You know, Bathhouse, ammo side, and main side.
Yeah, we'll see. We have 100% crits ready to go. I'm thinking that Killdash may get this. He's spotted out where the enemy combo is holding. They can really do a lot of damage right here, but it doesn't look like he has his medic on him.
Yeah, and they're baiting with the engineer too, which I really like. So I'm really surprised that they're not being a little bit more aggressive right now with it. Oh no, he had a sticky trap and I didn't see it, so he killed JoJo right off the back there. 80% left Uber for this medic here. He has to back out again. See, when you have to back out as a medic like this, you're just wasting Uber charge time. So your Uber's going to be delayed even more than it normally is. So can't like bleed as much as Z is doing, I think.
Oh man, right now we just have the battle of the bathhouse. Nobody wants to give this up. Meanwhile, there's Scout just like, hey, I guess I'll just go cap the point. We do have the Uber popped into the bathhouse and doing a nice job clearing it out, but Shrubus got away alive with that 100% crits. I don't even know where he is.
I think he backed out. Yeah, he backed out all the way back to spawn. He's back with his Heavy. Soldier bombed in and got up the Scout, but nothing quite yet. You know, Z hasn't captured this point yet, despite taking all of Bathhouse and basically all of the enemy's yard. Finally do, but they're about a minute behind now. Here comes the laser guns. Got a few people, but there's no follow-up here, and this medic might go down right afterwards.
Yeah, really not a lot of support there. And crits, you have to have the extra support to put pressure on everyone who's targeting you. Otherwise, it's just a suicide mission, and I think that's kind of what happened right there for Shrubus and team.
Yeah, they weren't doing a good enough job watching outside the point and making sure they had all their bases covered. So the Heavy was able to sneak up on them and get a few picks there. But if he was spotted out at all, I think it would have been a 0-pick crits Heavy play, and then you would have been really far behind. Gotta control those Ubers better.
Speaking of Uber, we have that Uber popped. Ice Wind getting it off right there. Floating Skull, that's the name. The Heavy doing some good work, and Shrubus actually did go down there. I don't think... I'm not sure who got it right there, but yeah.
It was the soldier. What is his name? Fuckfish.
I think I'm calling him Shush.
Oh yeah, that's probably a better thing. I don't want to make your channel like 18 plus or anything.
Yeah, we'll keep it at Shush, and I just will never see his camera.
So Cat losing a few more players here, but you know, I don't think. Once again, so Xe is playing better, but I think Cat's shown a willingness to be more aggressive. That's gonna mean that, you know, when things get bad, they have a bigger potential to come back from behind. They're up 3 players right now. Sniper battle's going their way, and the Heavy getting again aggressive here, getting on the right side, making some good damage and getting a pick or 2 along the way as well. He's still aggressive here. My goodness, going way far forward. He gets the Heavy too. Heavy's trade out plus a few extra picks there. There's a lot more presence for Red right now on this point. So, you know, even though they're down by 30 seconds, I just think the aggressive play of Cat is just going to work out better, especially on a highly tight Koth map like Lakeside.
Yeah, and they also have that crits ready to pop whenever. It was an interesting
But they also
decision.
have an Uber.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Who wins in Uber versus crits? Oh, Kirby actually doing some really nice work putting pressure on Icewind. Took him down to 49 health, but finally he was killed. I'm sorry, that's Vap who is doing nice work, but Kirby's been doing good pressure work as well, so both medics will live to pop their charges. Uber's going to come up first from blue. Xenon seeing if they can't pick out the medic, but oh man, Shruba's doing a really good job dodging and will get the pop up, but loses his Heavy, connects with his Demo Man, then they can still do a lot of damage right here with this crits.
Gets one, and there's a backstab to go along with it. Oh, here comes the Soldier. Gets the medic. There we go. Okay, so what happened there was pretty crazy. I'd have to say that's probably the highlight of the game so far. He popped the Uber was popped way too soon there for Xe. They weren't even like close to being in danger or engaged upon, and the medic had ample time to back out. But then the Demo Man wrapped around and the Heavy dropped him a sandwich, and it was kind of like, who can get the sandwich first, the enemy Demo Man or the medic? But the enemy Demo Man was Ubered and was already overhealed, so he couldn't actually pick up a sandwich. Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy trying to take in all of this at once, and King of the Hill certainly the fastest moving of all maps, and it looks like we're going to have another race to the finish right here again. Blue, Heavy, and Demo Man coming in here at the very last minute, getting some time on the point. Flowing Skull goes down, though, as Kirby coming in, trying to clean up. There is a scout or a spy on the point, but it's 5v Spy right now, and it's just a lot of missing until Shush comes in here, finishes off Hjorth, but he's going to be... Oh, the engineer... Rick coming in, trying to stop it. Now the sniper's going to come in, but Ziggy won't be able to, and that will be another win for Xenon.
Oh, wow. Really close again. Yeah, I was surprised that the sniper didn't move in there a little bit faster, or if he didn't have like a Girardi or something to throw up with that. That's okay, though. Yeah, just not quite enough at the end. That, you know, when you get to those situations, it's almost a toss-up at that point. Cat having a little bit of the better spawns because they didn't have the point yet, so they got 5-second spawns instead of 15-second spawns.
Yeah,
I think that's probably what won them out the round right there.
I think that's my favorite thing to watch. Be like, I can't speak fast enough to tell you everything that's going on, so I'm just going to be silent and let you watch sometimes because it's just so crazy.
Yeah, those are some of the best moments in TF2 comp is, you know, the dog pile onto the point at the last second.
And it's great because it can turn like a platinum player, an invite player, into just a crazy man trying to get to the point. It's like all skill is out the window. It's just run as fast as you can or jump as fast as you can. But right now we have a nice mid-fight coming out here from Cat, doing a good job keeping Xenon in their place. Also took down the med, obviously, huge pick right there. Shrubus does have this 100% crits ready to go. Heavy is calling for it. I wonder if they'll do those laser beams. It looks like they want to as soon as they spot out that medic combo. And it looks like they're going to go the bathhouse route, and crits is popped. I don't know, what do you think about this?
Well, the trick to the bathhouse is that you need to allure them there. You need to allure them to the waters where it's nice and calm and cool, and where there's a nice big health pack for them to soothe their wounds with, and then you trap them with your Kritzkrieg sticky bombs and then kill all of them. But they didn't do that time. They held the bathhouse for their own, but instead, like, Trojan horse, whatever.
What do you think about the laser beam heavy, the crits heavy, which we've seen a lot of in this match? Is it generally you'll see the Demo Man crits? Which do you prefer, or do you think there's can you even compare? Is it like apples versus oranges?
Well, there's definitely uses for both, although the Demo Man one is certainly more utilitarian useful. It's more useful in more situations. But certainly shooting heavy laser beams from the point over to the battlements is really good because it's quite a long sightline. Demo Man really can't throw a sticky bomb that far without being caught out by it. So it just depends on like where you're pushing from. If there's a long sightline, heavy laser beams are the way to go. If it's tiny choke points and corners you're turning around, then a Demo Man is the way to go. Yeah,
and that's why you'll usually see a lot of Demo Man crits. when people go for that bathhouse route. So I was surprised that they popped on that heavy right there. But
Yeah, I was too.
Yeah, regardless though, they're still have the point, and that's really what matters. Doesn't matter who has uber advantage or crits or who has the bathhouse. It's who has the point, and you can't lose sight of that, obviously.
Yeah, despite well, Icewind goes down again. You can't lose your medic this much if you want to expect to win the round. I don't think Shrubus has gone down at all this round. So they've had like what 3 or 4 crits in like 2-minute span. So far it's been really like all their games so far.
Yeah, very one-sided. We'll see if Xenon can pull out some more magic, as they have run 2 in a row. They are coming back here, but crits is popped again on that heavy from Red, as they do defend the point, just mowing everybody down. There is actually 1 Pyro left, but he won't be long for this world. Yeah, down goes Gardner Gnome, as Cat successfully defends, but they lose Tur, their heavy, and Inu as well, their soldiers, so they'll probably have to fall back, let blue recap, and then try for a repush here once they get their classes back up.
Yeah, well, Shrubus, he's like dodged like every soldier bomb that's come up on him so far. He's avoided every scout. His heavy and pyro, his bodyguards, have done just a fantastic job of keeping him alive. He hasn't gone down this round at all, and like every crits he's had has gone for miles more than whatever Z has had. That being said, however, they will have, I think that's an Uber coming forward. Yep. They do have their Uber now, so assuming they don't drop it, this could be the momentum game changer they need right now, but they're way far behind right now, leagues and leagues behind.
Yeah, I'm surprised. There's engagement. Oh, looks like some, I don't know about this communication, but the Uber was popped and then they fell back to get around to take down the heavy. Terror does go down, but let the rest of the team escape, and then, oh man, down goes Floating Skull, as Loose still having control of the point right here, but really not enough player presence, as Red will probably be able to push in here and take this, I would think.
Yeah, Z just popped their Uber, and they're down in players now. You just never want to have that happen when you pop in. You need to either like, were they pressured, Kip? I couldn't quite tell.
I don't think so. They were teasing themselves onto the point, and then they decided to pop, and then yeah, it just wasn't a good positioning right there for the Uber. Meanwhile, some nice work coming in here from Inu on the point. He does go down to a backstab from Executor. But yeah, only 16 more seconds left, and I think Cat's going to take this round easily.
Yeah, no more. You won't have an Uber charge up in time. There's a crits ready to go. All they have to do is pop the laser beams at 8 seconds, and they'll be just fine.
And popped at 5 seconds, so you're wrong on that one. But in comes the crits. There you go. Teramo and everybody down, and this 5th round will go to Killing Adorable Teenagers, and that will take us to halftime. So there are your halftime scores, but we'll be right back. Alright, we're back with the second half going live right now. Remember, it is 3-2. Killing Adorable Teenagers in the lead. Now teams were switched, so Cat is now in blue, and we have Xenon in red. Alright, Turbocop, why don't you go ahead and take away the mid-fight action?
Sure, well, we've got a much better rollout here for JoJo, and I'm surprising that they're not winning more of these mid-fights, considering JoJo has such a great run out there. Soldier, Medic and Heavy for blue side, which is Cat now, going up to the main area, but it looks like we've now rotated entirely over to the bathhouse over here for Team Xenon. Not sure how I feel about this. I think they should be able to control it, but they really need to put a mini down like Cat is doing right here. That would go leagues for them. Let's see who gets this big health pack right here. That's probably going to determine who can control the area. It looks like Z will have it, but Cat's going to decide to rotate right onto the point. We got a scout going behind though, forcing out the crit pop going through. Heavy moving forward now, but without a crits, and I think a counter pop should come from Fish any second now. No, he's running Uber, so he's going to be about 10% late, but nothing much happened for either team so far. So they do get the point, but they didn't really make a bunch of picks to make it happen. So
yeah, I was excited. I thought they popped that crits immediately when they got it. I thought that meant they had a good sight line or something, but like, yeah, as you say, Medic was able to get away alive. Now Shrubus popping that Uber onto the point. We'll see if they can get any kills out of this, but some nice air blasting work from Catwhacker, as you say, that prevents Uber from really doing anything, and then a heavy showdown takes down Floating Skull, so Red without their heavy right now. In comes a bomb from a soldier. We'll see if he can't finish off Icewind, and Inu does.
Boom, that was a great bomb. That was a really long bomb there. The mini center gun wasn't up to control it at that point, and it was just a demo man who is notoriously bad at controlling airborne targets. So good job for that bomb right there. That might be the change they need, but no, Icewind going down too. You know, it seems like every time one of these teams overextend, they also end up losing their medic too. So it's almost never worth it.
Yeah, we'll see. They are pushing in right now with about 100% crits ready to go for Cat. That's it. Switch colors, of course, and we do have it. Oh, it should have been popped right there, but Terror goes down. But in comes the rocket crits, and they're able to do quite a bit of damage. Catwhacker air blast everybody back. Oh, and then Kill Dash with a 2K sticky. So some nice frags, but in comes Inu to finish it off. No, it's actually Ziggy who got the headshot on Icewind, and look at that, almost a complete wipe right there for Xenon.
Yeah, now the one fault right there for Cat was that they did end up losing the medic to a spy frontal stab. It wasn't even a face stab. It was just poking in the front. He just had to rotate out. He had no idea where the spy was, and that was just almost bad luck for them. But otherwise, pretty much a perfect pop. They lost their heavy. They should have popped earlier, but they completely recovered with that soldier double kill right there. And then the Demo Men shot the sticky over the moon across the platform, and they couldn't see it coming at all. That was a nice little 5k there. Cleaned up on the medic, and yeah, as you said, huge team wipe. This could definitely be the game right here.
But we got to keep people in it. I mean, Xenon is still, they have a minute off on the clock, so only 2 minutes. I mean, that's not terrible, but they do need to keep their medic alive and get these charges. We'll see what gun they're running now. But they're on that regular medic gun, have about 90% in the bathhouse right now, waiting to charge onto the point, but in a very vulnerable position, and actually losing everybody. And there's around them only is the heavy medic and the pyro right now. If they do have a push, it's not going to be with a lot of support. And the enemy team knows they're there.
Well, they do have the fast response because they don't have the point. Oh, a spy makes a pop out, force out for the medic here. This is a terrible time to pop right now. If they had kept that, if they had not run into that spy there, I think they would have. Well, they're still going to get this point anyway. Blue deciding to back off, and they want to pop in with their counter crits right off the bat. But it depends on how they survive this right here. Icewind going down again. I think it was to a snipe that time. So good job, sniper.
Inu actually coming in there.
Oh, well, he's dead, so probably.
But, yeah, so another big bombing by that sniper. However, Xenon still in control of the point. A lot of players on the point, and they've got to watch out because Shrubus has this 100% crits. And this could be extremely deadly.
Well, the medic's in the back line.
Looks like
He's
they've
not
done
exposed
a little.
yet.
Yeah, okay. I was so focused on the sniper cam that I forgot about everyone else. But in comes Kill Dash with the stickies, taking down. We've got 3 right there, 3k and a mini sentry. Only people alive are Icewind and that sniper. Chief body shot can't make something snazzy happen because it's really do or die time right now.
Yeah, he's got to be making more picks than he has been. He's just been almost a non-factor this game so far. Well, there you go. Never mind. Gets out the other sniper. This could become the next medic pick right here.
Just whenever I see him, he always gets a pick, so I must be good luck or something. But yeah, as you can see, Ziggy has been doing a significant amount of work this round.
Well, they had a really far forward. No, that was on the right side. Never mind. I thought that the blue team had a teleporter in the ruins of the enemy team's base, but it was the red team's. So
that'd be fun.
That'd be crazy.
As an injury, you get bored on King of the Hill, so sometimes you try to see how far you can get that teleporter up. But looks like they're just playing it safe. Killing Adorable Teenagers, again, only has to win this round, and they will win the match.
Yep, they're about a minute up right now. Jojo trying to push on the backside. No, he goes down right there. Icewind going down again. This is just... It was to crit laser beams this time. You know, crits just are king on Koth maps, but especially Lakeside. They're just... they're so good.
We're going to have a last-minute defense. Jojo trying to come in here, not going to be able to do, and that's going to be GG. The win going to Killing Adorable Teenagers.
GG's all around. Very good game from both teams, really.
Yeah, fun to watch. This very evenly matched, so great to see that happen. So congrats to both teams right there. And actually, yeah. So any further thoughts on the game there, Xenon? Xenon. Turbocop.
Well, I don't know any of the Xenon players, but Kritzkrieg's for the win, man. I mean, honestly, that reliance on the Kritzkrieg, and they clearly practiced a lot of those pushes with those Kritzkriegs there.
All right. I agree. Awesome. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Kip with Turbocop. If you have a match you want to see casted, send it to Turbocop. What's your email if people want to be casted by you?
Sure, you can send it to me via email or Steam. My Steam name is Turbocop, and my YouTube name is user/Turbocop. The email associated with it is turbocoptf2@gmail.com if you want to send it to me there too. And I accept all and every games. It doesn't matter if it's a roll, it's a very close game. Prefer the closer games, but I will cast anything that you give me.
Guys, hit him up because I have overbooked with cast right now. So thanks so much for all you do, Turbocop, and thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.